We are back at the 2022 Etowah County Volleyball Media Days, and at this time we have the Coosa Christian Conquerors in. And before I let them introduce themselves, Coach Noah, great to have you in. I want you to start us off, introduce yourself, and then pass it down.
I'm Coach Nowak, and
Now you ladies have to, you ladies have to talk now.
I'm Evelyn. I'm going into the 9th grade, and I play outside hitter.
I'm Brianna Powell. I am a senior and I'll play libero.
My name is Mills. I'm going to be a senior and I'm a setter.
My name is Kayla. I'm going to be a senior and I'm a middle.
All right, Coach, we'll start back with you. Glad you're back here. I know you thought about maybe stepping away, but then you decided to come back and coach this year, which is huge for Coosa Christian because these ladies went to regionals last year with you as head coach, which was awesome. It was awesome to see all the way through. But talk about this off season and when you decided to come back and help, because you kind of helped them from the outside looking in,
right.
As much as you could. But take us through this off season, what it's looked like for you personally with these young ladies.
Well, I'm just trying to get them ready, right? We're working hard on strength and conditioning. It's like we're not missing a beat. Come back, strength and condition, working hard on our passing. Passing is key. I mean, if we can't up the ball, we're not going to get a point. So we do a ton of passing. We worked hard all summer long on strength and conditioning and just getting them ready.
No doubt. For you guys individually, each one of you ladies get to answer this. We'll start with Evelyn. What's it look like for you, just from a volleyball standpoint?
I think we've been working really hard through the off season. All summer we've been working hard. We've done a lot of passing, like she said. We've definitely improved since last year with our hitting and passing.
No doubt.
I think last year, since having a new coach and we had to start from the ground up, we really started putting in all our effort and really trying hard to make it to regionals. And when we made it to regionals, it really helped us to become even greater when we were seniors, to be more leaders this year. So
I feel like we only lost one senior. So I feel like we are capable of doing what we did last year, maybe even being better. We've been putting in the work, and I feel like we deserve it. So.
Yeah, what Mel said, we've only lost one person, so it's not really going to be much of a difference.
So a lot of experience, man. Aaron's the only one graduate, correct?
Yes.
So who were some of the new faces when they still on the team that was not on the team last year?
We're all back. We're all back.
Gotcha. So everybody's back.
Everybody's back.
Gotcha. All right. Now, Coach, let me ask you this. Since you didn't get a complete summer like as head coaching, correct?
Correct.
Every day, every practice, every minute means something now.
That's
Because
right.
you're in season form. I mean, you're in season practice form right now.
Yes.
Talk about that and how that looks a little bit different for you personally. How do you get these young ladies ready in such a short, compact time?
Scheduling. I mean, I have a schedule and I follow it. So from the time we get there, we go from one event to the next, to the next, to the next, and you don't skip a beat. You just have to keep working hard, and we do what we can. Our practice time is an hour longer than it has been in the past because of strength and conditioning, and we want to keep that rolling all throughout the year. So they're putting in the time.
I think it's paying off, obviously, because you look at even softball. I mean, you guys are super competitive in it. Strength and conditioning plays a part in both of those. Now, from a player standpoint, talk about it, how important it is to you. She looks at you guys as leaders, obviously. That's the reason all four of you guys are sitting here. How do you lead this team coming up in this season? Even though you're a freshman, you got to lead too. I mean, it is what it is. Talk about that, and then each one of you guys answer.
Honestly, I feel like if I get down on myself, I can't let it bring down my team, because if I bring down the team, then we're just all going to get down and not play our best. And I feel like there are some people that just get down on themselves and then it just brings the whole team down. So we just got to be up, even though if we're mad at each other or if we're mad at ourselves, we still got to work together to get to where we want to be in that game.
That's right.
I think being a leader is not only on the court or on the field, I think it also matters how you act at school or how you act outside of school or at practice. I think just encouraging one another and bringing each other up throughout the day kind of helps lead them where we need to go.
I agree with Bree, and I feel like body language plays a role in it. You know, having a good attitude in practice and in games, and influencing the younger girls as well, and just being a good leader and just, you know, lift each other up in practice and in the games and stuff.
As a leader, I think it's good to like communicate with your teammates. Like, if they're not doing something right, you need to tell them, so it can help make the team better.
Ain't no doubt about that. You guys hold each other accountable, then, basically, is what everybody's saying. Now, Coach, here's another question for you. You guys are in a 3-team area this year, correct?
Yes.
How important is every point? When you're in a 3-team area, I mean,
Right.
you can't afford to have an off day.
Right.
When you
You
get an
just-
area to play, talk about that and how, I mean, that's,
Well, when you play, from my coaching standpoint, every game you play like it's the championship game. You cannot let up. I mean, even if you're playing in a play day, you play like you're in the championship game. So that's just how we play, and that's what I tell my girls before every game. You gotta work for every point. You're on the floor after every ball. Nothing falls.
you have to. Because, I mean, and Josh and I talked about this with some of the other teams earlier. The volleyball, to me, from what I've seen, he's seen, is the biggest momentum sport of them all. Meaning, one bad play can lead to a bad set, and it's over. Next thing you know, you lost. So, this sport over all else, you got to stay level-headed and stay. And then you bring that down to the 3 teams only in your area, you can't afford to have an off night.
Right.
Every point counts, right?
Right.
So you young ladies, as being leaders on this team, and we're right here in practice form, can you believe it's here this fast?
No.
Is the summer not flown by? It's been incredibly fast this time today. Got a couple more questions before we shut it down. Who is a team on your schedule that you have to serve? A team that gets you guys fired up for this? Who would that be?
Cedar Bluff.
Cedar Bluff?
Yeah,
Coach
they're
Lindsay?
the team to beat, and we got Spring Garden in our
Spring
area.
Garden, for sure.
We haven't seen them.
Yeah.
They're also good
A
as
while.
seniors, but they're still
Yeah,
really well
well
coached and really good.
Yes, so they'll be very competitive, I'm sure.
No doubt.
But I mean, we've been
Which is
playing
what
Cedar
we're
Bluff.
looking for.
Yeah, you guys are regionals team, so I mean, you don't shy away from any competition. We're gonna start back over here with Miss East. Give us your final thoughts on this season coming up. You're a leader now. You see. There you go.
Okay, what?
Final thoughts. Just you being a senior, and this being, you know, this season coming up. You can't hit reset. You gotta go now.
I just think this is going to be a good season, but it's definitely going to be harder because of the competition we have now.
Yeah, you guys definitely stepped up.
That's true. And it's my last year, so I'm just gonna give it all I got and do my best. And I'm excited to play, you know, new teams this year and just have so much fun this year.
That's right.
Yeah, like she said, it's my last year. I mean, every year I've worked hard, but this year I really want to grab every goal that I've set for myself and really just accomplish it and give it my all this year.
I definitely think it'll be difficult, but we've only lost one player, so I think that we'll be more prepared, and I think we'll get it to regionals again this year.
I have a lot of confidence in these girls, and I think that they can be very competitive. We're just praying for good health now throughout the season, that we can give it our best for God and for our school.
That's awesome. And Coach, one last thing. This is the funny kid bit. If they play bad, does Evelyn get a little bit on the way home in the car ride?
I'm always the most tough on her. I'm always the most tough on her.
I love it. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Good luck to you guys this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.